HTML structure. Now let's look at this right here. We have our document type HTML. Now this tells the browser that, hey, the document type you're expecting is an HTML. So you're not expecting a CSS, you're not expecting a Python script, you're expecting an HTML. That's lost it there. Okay, so basically you're expecting a HTML, so get ready for that. Now, after that, you can notice we have an HTML tag. Notice that HTML basically is more like an open and close. Well, because that's what it is. Because HTML is a markup language. So basically it's just open and close. But not every tag has a closing tag. Some tag are just open tag, they don't have a closing tag. Like one of the ones that don't have a closing tag is like if you're doing a break, that's BR, tag doesn't have a closing tag. And some other ones, we can talk about that later on. Now look at this now. Let's talk about the structure. Back to the structure. We have the HTML at the top part, then on the down part, that's everything else is enclosed in it. So after that, we have the heading and title. Now, this structure basically is a very simple structure. If you see some other type of structure, might have some more links there or tags there, like metadata in there. But this doesn't have a metadata and all that there. This is just a simple structure. So we have an header, and you can notice in it we have a title. Now see this title. Let me give you an example. Let's come here to this title. Now let's change what is written in this title. And let's put Mike talk. Now let's run this code. Now what you need to take note of is that any information put into the title here appears at the top part of the browser. So let me give you an example of that. Let's come up here. Now do you notice little windows have name like how to choose this, link twin, learn HTML. Did you see all this? Those are the titles. That is the title right there. That's an example of how the title works. It appears on the top part of the window of the browser. Come back here. Then after that we have the body. The body basically contains everything you're going to see in a website. That is the pictures, the text, videos, everything that is going to be visible to people browsing is going to be right here in the body, including see this text you're seeing right here that says this is a heading. That is in the body. And right here we have an H1. So let's change that to let's type header. Let's run it. You can see it now changes to header. Now this H1 has all the way to H6, but different sizes of text. The H1 is the biggest, you can notice, and it's also bold too. Now after that we have the closing body right here. So if you notice it, basically an HTML, when you want to write it, is one, we have the opening tag, let's say the body right here, and we have the closing tag, the body again. Look at the HTML, the opening and the closing. Look at the header, opening and closing. That's one of the things you have to take note of when you start coding in HTML, is the opening and closing tags. Now this is where I'm going to stop for now, but take note, I'm going to continue on this. If you like this content, please follow me for more.